our mini wishes,
and this video is our Q&A. We've been asking on Twitter for a while about different questions because we always seem to see the same sort of tags, and they're great, but it's gone round and round and round and round, so we asked for some really different questions, and we got some really good questions, so hopefully you'll like this video. So the first question is from Sprinkle Me Diz, yay! So this is from Missy and Casey and Elijah, and they want to know if you had any Disney park to yourself for one day, which park would it be and what would you do? Money's no object.
Magic Kingdom, and I'd just ride Mine Train until it's midnight. I wouldn't actually do that, I'd just go on all the rides and then like go through the shops and
Mine would definitely be Epcot.
God.
I absolutely love Epcot. It's my favourite park. Just going around the World Showcase, going in all the different stores, and you know, sort of experiencing all the different countries and looking at all the sort of you know, different things that they do in different countries, and you know, doing the shows and watching the street performers. Yeah, I think I'd spend all day doing that because I really enjoy doing that. So, yeah.
The second question is from apricot_Sunday, or initially Camera Shy. If you could only eat one Disney food for the entirety of your life and of your next trip, what would you choose?
Ooh,
anything gluten-free and dairy-free. That beignet thing that you sent me.
Yeah. I've sent a link to a dairy-free, gluten-free beignet sundae, and it had the beignets in, and it had loads of lovely ice cream, and that looked really, really yummy, didn't it? We did want to do the kitchen sink, but I think that's probably going out of the window, isn't it?
I think it's mainly because like we would eat most of it, but I hate cream.
Yeah, but there's also the fact that we've heard reviews that they're not very...
You had a hair, sorry.
Sorry, a spider. We've heard reviews that they're not very keen on cross-contamination or eliminating cross-contamination, and obviously with Alice being gluten-free, being celiac, it's not an option for us. We need to make sure that she's safe, so unfortunately that might be out of the equation. I would like to try the croissant donut, which is currently known as a cronut. A cronut. I'm not even starting this again. Right.
Mum wants to try the cronut.
Yeah, I would like to try the cronut. I wanted to try it last year when we went, but for whatever reason we never did. So that's one thing I would definitely like to try. Whether or not I'd have it for the entirety of this trip, I could probably eat at Raglan Road every night because I love that place. So I'm really looking forward to going there in July. So. Jennifer Fox from the Florida Foxes asked if you could only go to Disney one last time, when would you go season-wise and why?
I would go Halloween because we haven't been Halloween before, we've only been in February. So I think Halloween would be really fun because like obviously with the parades and characters that come out and trick-or-treating.
Yeah. I think mine probably would be the same, but I would try and cross it over again with Christmas.
Like end of November sort of like time.
So that, well, yeah, end of October.
Yeah, end of October.
Yeah, so when they have the Halloween party, but then hopefully then it sort of carries over into the Christmas party.
We've seen a lot of people do that, like Serial Soon have done it, and
Tom and Sophie
have done it.
Yeah. So it looks really cool, so I would like to do that.
Next question is from Girl Meets Neverland. Which attraction do you wish Disney had never done away with?
Ooh, for me it would be the studio tour. Me and Rob went in 1999, which was our honeymoon, and we absolutely adored that tour, and I remember, you know, going on it quite a few times. And when we took Alice last year, obviously it wasn't there anymore, and we did the one in Disneyland Paris,
Oh,
and it was
awful.
such a letdown because it was nothing like the one in Florida. And when we showed her it, she was like, nah. And we were just like, oh no, because it's nothing like the one that we remembered and loved. So I think for me that would be the one thing that I would, the original studio tour in Florida, I would like to do again.
And at Art of Disney or whatever it is,
Oh yeah, the
Animation Academy. Animation Academy, because we never got to do that. We did it in Paris,
Yeah.
but we didn't do it in Florida, and everyone raves about it in Florida, and it's obviously gone. And it's replaced by Star Wars.
Yeah, we're not big Star Wars fans,
They might as well
unfortunately.
just change Hollywood Studios into Star
Wars
Wars Land.
Yeah. We're looking forward to Toy Story Land, by the way, but not necessarily Star Wars. We'll still watch and go into places, but we're just not interested in Star Wars, unfortunately. The next one is from Paul Loves Florida, and he wants to know, what are you looking forward to the most when you go to Caribbean Beach Resort?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Pools. Because
Pools.
there's like seven pools. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
bit to swim in me.
Yeah. I think just everything about it. We've never stayed on Disney property. Last year when we went, we stayed on International Drive.
As a feedback from our vlogs.
Yeah, while we really enjoyed it, and the hotel was lovely and the staff were fantastic. We didn't have a complaint whatsoever. The only problem that we found was they had a hotel shuttle.
Yeah.
It got very crowded. It picked up at 3 or 4 different hotels going and coming back, and also you were very restricted to the times that you could go. So I think they started from, was it 8 o'clock the
Something
first
like
one?
that. And then like you had to get back to Epcot. You had to go to Epcot, so you couldn't watch any of the nighttime shows.
Yeah, because I think the last shuttle was 9 o'clock, was it?
So like we only saw Wishes once.
Yeah, which was the last night.
Yeah, which was the last night, and it was so special.
Yeah.
Which is probably going to be our tradition from now on.
We'll have to do wishes on the last
night.
But that was the only real downside for us staying on International Drive. The shuttle driver was amazing.
He was like so good.
Yeah, it kept us entertained all the way there, and on a night it kept us entertained because we were all exhausted, so it kept us entertained going back. But the beauty about staying on site is that you're there. You know, you've got Disney transports that will go in there and coming back. We can
extra magic hours.
Yeah, we can come
Fast
and go
pass.
as we please.
Yeah, fast pass.
Yeah.
Like further in advance.
Yeah. So it's, I think from that point of view, that's one of the main reasons that we're looking forward to Caribbean Beach. Just that having the sort of Disney experience and staying in the bubble that everybody talks about. So yeah, I mean that's what it is for us.
This is from Two Hearts One Family. If they came out with a second series of minifigs, which character would you want to see?
So I'm assuming they're talking about the Disney minifigures.
The
Lego ones, sorry, yeah. For me, it would have to be Chip and Dale. Sorry, they do come as a package, so I'm aware of that. If it was just one, it would have to be Dale. But yeah, Chip and Dale. I thought you would have been so clear and obvious about that one without having to look.
What do you mean? I want Marie.
Do you not want Marie?
No.
Oh, that's blasphemy. She's your favourite character.
She is, but
I think she'd make a cute one. She'd be like Cheshire Cat. So who would you choose then?
I'm going to say Captain Up. We already got him. Killian! Once Upon a Time ones. Just Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, Once
Anything
Upon a
Once
Time
Upon
ones would be good, but yeah, if they were just the Disney characters,
Oh, just
who would you choose?
Goofy.
Goofy. Yeah, Goofy.
Goofy.
Goofy would be a good one as well.
Goofy would be good, because then you'd have the original 6. If you had Pluto,
Yeah.
you've got the original 6.
Yeah, that'd be good. So the next question is from the Waltway, and the question is, where is the best place you have found a hidden Mickey in Walt Disney World?
I saw one in Italy. I'm sure it's Italy. Yeah, where if you come round the corner, there's like Via Napoli down there, and then on this building to the side of it, if you look up on one of the windows, the like, what's it called around, like the board around it, there's one in the corner.
Right.
I saw the one there, and there's one in Japan as well, in Epcot. They're both in Epcot. They're the only
I
place I've
have
seen
to
from
say,
them.
I don't tend to really look for them, which is probably really bad. But yeah, I'm not really. That sounds really, it makes me sound like a really bad Disney fan, but
You've got a hidden Mickey.
I've got a hidden Mickey on my arm.
There. Mini freckles.
I've got 3 moles that are together that look like a hidden Mickey. I'll try and get a photograph of it and insert it. But yeah, I've got a hidden Mickey on my arm, so that's my best hidden Mickey. But I will be more aware of them when we go in July, and I will let you know which is our best hidden Mickey.
Okay, there's 2 here from apricot_Sunday again. Which Disney dark ride is your favourite, and which classic Disney movie could you watch every day for an entire year?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think for the dark ride.
The dark ride. No, that's not a dark ride. That's a roller coaster.
But there's the part in my train.
The dark rides are more like Peter Pan and Winnie the Pooh and stuff like that. You
we
know,
didn't
the
go
ones
on Winnie the Pooh.
No, we didn't, did we? We went on Peter Pan. I still like Peter Pan.
I like.
Yeah.
It's a small world.
No, it's not.
Dark
No.
ride?
That's a ride.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Spaceship Earth. That's the dark ride.
Yeah. I suppose it's really what you class as a dark ride. The dark rides are usually sort of the simulatory type things, I think, maybe. I'm not really up on which is which, but yeah. But yeah, Peter Pan I think is probably...
Peter Pan or Spaceship Earth?
Yeah. And then classic Disney movie.
Soaring. Soaring's classed as dark ride, because that's a simulator.
Yeah, Soaring. Definitely.
Yes. And which classic Disney movie
would you watch every day?
Alice in Wonderland.
You pretty much have watched that.
I know
your
the
entire
whole
life.
scene off by heart.
The whole scene, the whole film.
No, not the whole film.
You
I know
pretty
the whole scene.
whenever you're watching it, you know pretty much all the lyrics, all the songs, and.
But it's not a popular film though, which makes me really sad because I love that film.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's so underrated.
Which classic Disney film would I watch over and over again? I must admit I like the classics. I like Mary Poppins and Bedknobs and Broomsticks and Pete's Dragon.
I love Pete's Dragon.
Yeah, the original Pete. I'm still undecided about the new one because we watched the new trailer last night and I feel that they're taking Elliot on a different route and it just doesn't feel right, and I don't know. I'll reserve my judgment until I've seen it, but not too sure about that. But I love the original film. I love it. I just think it's brilliant. I like the feel-good films, you know, the ones that have maybe a moralistic story but have a reason for actually making a film, instead of some of the things that they put out now I find are a bit samey. But that's just me.
But it just depends on what you call a classic though, because like it could be like you could class Tangled as a classic, but it's a recent
Tangled's
one.
recent one, so you don't class them as classics are the old ones, I think.
So what's your choice then?
Probably Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. I do love it.
Yeah. That's just
Missy.
Yeah.
I
Missy.
Disney.
That's her favourite film as well. Is this my question?
Yes.
So the last question is from Everyday Disney Magic, and it's: when is your favourite time to go to Walt Disney World and why?
We've only been once.
Yep.
So February.
We went in February last year. We're going in July this year. So me and Rob went, like I was saying earlier on, we went in August for our honeymoon, but it was 1999. So a lot's changed since then.
What about Toontown? That could be one that you miss most.
Oh, Toontown, yeah. But that's not a ride.
It didn't say a ride, it said attraction.
But that was a whole area though.
But it's still an attraction. No, it's not. Shut up, Alice.
I did like Toontown. In fact, one of my favourite photographs that we've got from our honeymoon is Chip and Dale, who obviously are my favourite characters.
Chip
and I had ponytails in my hair, and I've got Chip on one side and Dale on the other, and they're both holding my pigtails, and it's the cutest photograph. And if I remember rightly, it's in the Love Heart gazebo, and Rob stood at the side of us, so it's such a cute photograph. I'll try and dig that out as well. But yeah, if I don't manage to do it for the vlog, I'll try and dig it out and put it on Twitter, because it's a really good one. So,
That's it.
and that's our questions. So hopefully you like them. If you would like the same questions, so you can do, we could call it a tag if you want, we could tag other people. If you want to be tagged, then put a comment down below and we'll tag you on Twitter. But thank you very much for all the people that actually gave us a question, and there were some really good questions. That, yeah,
Very original.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. So.
And for now,
TTFN!